Hey friends, this is the Miss Volfie from our half-acre homestead, and today we're going to can potatoes. Now what I have here is about 11 pounds of little baby potatoes, and this is what I'm going to can, and I'm going to can them whole. Now I'm going to turn this pot on, and I'm going to bring them up to a boil, and I'm going to cook them on simmer for 10 minutes. Now if you're canning potatoes that are cut in, say, peeled and cut in, say, 1-inch cubes, you'd only cook those for 2 minutes. Alright, let's get these turned on and get our other stuff ready. Okay, so here is our pot of drained hot potatoes. Now they have been cooked for 10 minutes. Now I've filled my jar to 1 inch from the top, and my jars have been washed, rinsed, and sanitized in my dishwasher. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. Bring our water up to 1 inch from the top, and I'm going to use a skewer. Never use metal. Always use wood or plastic to debubble. Always, always, always wipe your rims with a clean, damp paper towel or rag. Get a hot lid. My lids have been washed, rinsed, and just before the kettle came to a boil, I just poured some hot water over them. You no longer boil these lids because, well, that might not work. So, into the canner that goes. You don't use the water that you boiled your potatoes in to fill your jars. You use fresh boiling water because the old water has way too much starch in it. We'll be back when the canner's full. Okay kids, here it is, 16 pints of potatoes. I'm going to put my lid on. And as soon as this starts to spout a steady stream of steam, I'm going to allow this to vent for 10 minutes. Okay, our timer has gone off. So we've been venting a steady stream of steam for 10 minutes, and now we're going to put our 10-pound weight on. And as soon as that jiggles vigorously, we're going to start timing it. I'm going to turn it down to be between medium and maximum. That's my stove temp that this works best with. And we're going to process these pints for 35 minutes. If it was quarts, it would be 40 minutes. Okay, so it's already jiggled. And every once in a while it'll pop up and do a little jiggle, but I've got it turned down, and there's a really nice gentle rocking motion. If I can keep it at that, great. But every once in a while it'll you know, go berserk and go psh, like that. But yeah, 35 minutes at 10 pounds pressure. Okay, our timer has gone off. So now I'm just going to shut the burner off, and I'm going to let this cool down naturally. Folks, never, ever, ever rapid cool your canner. Don't jiggle the weight to release steam. Don't put your canner in cold water. It is imperative to the canning process that you allow this to cool down where it is. Okay, so while my other canner is cooling, I boiled up the other 4 pounds, making this a 15-pound batch total. And I've got 5 quarts of potatoes going in the other canner. Now, these will be processed for 40. There it is, kiddies. 16 pints of whole little potatoes and 5 quarts or 5 1-liter jars. I wasn't too sure about these potatoes because they were store-bought, but next payday I will be going to the farmer's market and getting some fresh. I love having these all year round. So look at that, it's still boiling. You can slice them and fry them. You can heat and serve them, or even make potato salad in the middle of winter. Woot! This is the Miss Volfie from our half-acre homestead saying canned potatoes. Now I just gotta do the beets and the tomatoes and the carrots and all that other stuff. Take care.